Hi guys, this is Freckly here, and today we will be reacting to the MCM Archive Stay Up Latte by Steelwool Studios for the upcoming FNAF game, FNAF Secret and the Mimic. Now, unfortunately, I have already kind of like seen this, but we're gonna do a bit of analysis on it. We're gonna do a couple of freeze frames, and unfortunately, our king VST Vincent Sigma Trap wasn't in this trailer, but we got the best of both worlds, at least seeing a new animatronic though. So yeah, we have to turn it down a bit. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Wait a second. Okay, let's just look at the recovered footage for the archive invented to Edwin Murray. Digitally restored for archival purposes. Yep, this is why William Martin became evil and drank too much latte and got a little bit hyper. No, the origin of VST is different than William Afton's because he actually had a motivation instead of just drank too much latte and got a little bit hyper. That sounds like something I would do, kind of. But let's get on with this.
You look terrible. I'm exhausted. So much to do, but
I'm pretty sure this is like some sort of like cartoon style they used in 1950s to 1960s.
I'm warning. I'll never be ready for my big presentation.
Why does it look like a bit like Afton with the purple bow tie?
All I want.
Wait, then you get a reflection of like who's watching it. This doesn't appear in like normal CRTs. I think somebody's recording this and somebody's behind one of the factory screen.
Why sleep when you can stay up latte? Stay up late? No, latte. It's new. For Murray.
What?
Try it. Oh, distinctive taste. Rich and roasted, yet creamy and sweet.
You can hear crickets from like the MCM factory.
That's Murray's secret.
Wait. That looks about like it looks like that coffee machine from the Desolate Hope. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it does. It does look like the coffee machine from Desolate Hope. But you can see the MCM symbol on there, so we'll just get into it. We'll just look at the comment section and I'll just start stating what I believe this is about.
The recipe, the Stay Up Latte creates the perfect cup of coffee suited to you, based on your coffee habits.
This is your coffee habits.
You want better than you do. I am always watching and learning. How another cup, how another cup, how another cup.
The have another cup reminds me of like the I am always watching, I am always learning. That reminds me of the Mimic. So I think this is what I'm gonna say. In the books, Edwin was trying to get his MCM company back. He tried and failed to do it from like Fazbear by like trying to put the Mimic 1 into other stuff like this, for example. He tried to use the Mimic 1 program on different machines to automate daily tasks. And apparently he tried and failed to do it, but we don't know how he got the company back though. But I think the reason why Edwin got his company back was to do with the Springlock Mimic. Or well, should I say the endoskeleton for Vincent's Sigma Trap. So, that doesn't look like Dolly, actually. Let me just go back. Oops, that was the volume. Let me just go back a bit. Wait. To have another cup reminds me of like take a map from that bot. Yeah, so you can see here, this is who's watching it. Now, I originally was thinking this was Dolly who was watching it, but they already teased her. However, this doesn't actually look like Dolly. It looks like somebody who's in the same uniform as her. I don't know, it looks a bit like Chica, I guess, with, I guess it has a beak here. Like, with if you look at the outline, maybe like, this looks a bit like Chica. Or maybe it looks like some sort of skull-shaped looking insect or something, I don't know. Because I don't think Dolly's gonna be like, during the first aid section, I don't think she's gonna be like the enemy. Or at least hostile towards us. So I think whoever's watching the TV screen is gonna be the one who's being hostile to us. Because there's no way they like tease Dolly twice, even though we've already seen her.
Morning. Did you stay up all night? No. I stayed up latte. After 2 full pots, I'm ready to work. Promotion, here I come.
Ha 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 ha.
Very different.
That's the Freddy's secret of the mimic. So the secret of the mimic was that he was secretly making lattes for people. Okay, didn't know he was didn't know he worked there. I played twice. That was weird. Let's say, where's the tea, Steel? Well, where's the tea? The tea. Now, if you're wondering where the tea is, guys, do not worry. Do not worry about the tea. We'll see VST in the next tape. Drink the tea like, yes, Miss T. It reminds me of the time I did something very suspicious one time involving a van. Yeah, like, I bet Vincent, we're gonna see him in one of the tapes, and then he's gonna be like, what do you think, Vincent, of this? And then he just looks at the screen like breathing, and he's like, pulls up a bunch of tea and just drinks it, and then just keeps looking at the screen weirdly, and then it just does a little statics, and then we see the spring lock mimic in the background for foreshadowing, I guess. But it would also be pretty cool if they like I don't know, if they like show Vincent in the background of the MCM factory, like bolting together the spring lock mimic, and like, I don't know, like starting putting his version of the mimic together using like different technology, and I don't know, just us like grabbing parts that have like been smolted in molten lava or whatever from like the depths of the factory, and then pulled back up, and then it would be very cool to see Vincent working on the spring lock mimic, because we don't know how different Vincent is than Edwin when it comes to like building animatronics, because Vincent seems to be the more experienced one when it comes to doing that, because Edwin's mostly focused on like doing automated everyday tasks, but like Vincent on the other hand, he's full on interested in the robots, so that's where he gets this expertise from. Craving for a latte, thank you, Mimic. It's a reference to Coffee from the Desolate Hope. Philosophy. We had friendly and friends on tour to promote Security Breach. So this is going to be a series of videos showing crucial different inventions made by Murray. Now, I think the last one is going to be about an invention that wasn't made by Murray, and then the people doing the tape are going to be like, wait a second, wait, is this an invention Murray made? Maybe, and then it kind of shows Vincent's face again glitching out into the screen with him just staring at you, and it just does a creepy smile. That would genuinely make me poo my pants if VST was in one of these tapes. I'm always watching and learning. It's hard when it's dark and I'm alone. The all of this doubles as both a teaser and cute reference to Coffee from Scott's previous title, Desolate Hope. Full-time British teeth, William, is that you? Cup. Mimic Friday. That's Edwin Murray, always invented the most useful inventions. I used to stay up late every night and stay up and wake up job. That's why I never had to worry about people sneaking up on. No way, Coffee is a proper FNAF character now. FNAF, I love puns, this is perfect. Perfect. Thanks for us. See a type mechanic in play here. If everyone's sleep meter is empty, you could sleep in the middle of something important, could get killed by a animatronic. Stay at latte on emergency missions to make sure we get through this as a nice before finding a place for us. Scott's Coffee Maker is back. Like how he said, oh, I need to stay up at night for stay up latte, you know. I just need to stay up late, you know, for like this sort of stuff. That's a reference to FNAF when you have to stay 5 nights. Also, while we're here, we may as well hold on a second. We may as well while we're here, just to make it a bit, I just wanted to cram 2 ideas into one video. So FNAF Edwin. Right. No, Edwin from the graphic novel. There was a leak, by the way. There was a leak of Edwin from the graphic novel. Yeah, there it is. Here he is. Here he is, guys. Here he is. Yeah, that's Edwin, guys. That's Edwin. No, but this Edwin, that's the game's version of Edwin. That's Edwin. So my headcanon for it is that this is actually Edwin from the past, and then the Edwin we see here is actually the one in the future. I think So that's David with his weird haircut. The storyteller is making something happen here. Something very wrong. What? Just tell me what it is, Ed. Okay, we'll just have to wait for Secret in the Mimic to come out. I am actually excited to see what the Mimic's gonna look like in the graphic novels, because I think he's gonna look mostly the same, but I think his armor is gonna be a bit different. If Scrap Mimic theory is true. Also, while we're at it, this is what the storyteller looks like. So yeah, it's between two generators, and there's like a massive head with wires. Now, and I had a bit of a brainstorm with it. So let's just look. Oops, keep making the mic fall over. Whoops. So let's just look up FNAF Tangle real quick. And if we look at it, I think there's where's the screenshot was between the two? I have to look. SB, right. Wasn't there a screen? I mean, the pipes around here are probably where, like, Tangle... Oh, oops, that's a jump scare. I presume the pipes around here look a bit similar to, like, these ones, but... I don't know if the puppet wires, or, like, the bigger puppet wires, or, like, these wires here are, like, supposed to connect to the storyteller here, but I don't really know. There was a theory about the Tangle Teller. For their theories. I also just realized something, like, when you look at the Tangle's Funtime Freddy head, you actually notice that, like, there's, like, a Glamrock Endo head actually in the... Let's just think about it for a second. Let's just think about it. For a second. Not only does he have the FNAF AR animatronics in him, yeah, because you can look here, that's Circus Baby, so that's like a FNAF AR animatronic because it isn't Scrap Baby. Yeah, it isn't Scrap Baby because this is the FNAF AR animatronics, which makes the most sense. So yeah, I think this is a good close-up. I don't know if it... Yeah, you can see there's a bit of wires that seems to have come from Glamrock Endo. I think this one's a better close-up image. Yeah, I think if you look a bit closely in here, you can see there's a Glamrock Endo in there. So that's a Glamrock Endo head. So I guess the Glamrock Endos were the endoskeletons used for, like, FNAF AR or something like that. Yeah, I guess the Glamrock Endos were the endoskeletons for the animatronics of FNAF AR. It just makes the most sense. I was about to say... I think there was I'm gonna just go on YouTube and look up my own video on it. Sorry guys, I just couldn't really find a screenshot for it. I am actually gonna screenshot it later, but... Why did that one pop up in the... Okay, we're not questioning why that one popped up in the bottom. He's falling over this mic. Actually, we're gonna go on my own channel and do this. This is taking longer than I thought. Sorry, everyone. If you haven't yet, you can go and join the Discord. I'm regularly posting stuff in there, as well as Reddit, and I'm also on Game Jolt, if you're wondering. So please send me fan games. I need to have something to cover. I'm just gonna go on videos and see if I can find some of the oldest ones I've done. Let me just look. Which one is it? Not. Come on, load up. Right, I think it's this one. Let's mute the audio. Hold on, it's like around. It's around. Yeah, I actually did this boss battle somehow. Don't ask me how I did it, but where is? Okay then. Where is? I need to find the exact location. Right, so this is when I was going down. You could, yeah, look there, look there. There's 2 generators. It may be a bit hard to see, but there's like 2 generators around here. If you remember from FNAF SP, there were like 2 generators around the tangle. Now look at this. There's 2 generators around the storyteller tree. There are 2 generators around the storyteller tree. And the head looks a bit similar in mass to the tangle. But the tangle is a bit bigger though. Yeah, so I guess all the wires make up the head and then make up the everything else, but I'm not really sure on that. So yeah, with the storyteller. Yeah, I am a bit interested in how that works. So anyway, guys, I guess that's it for this video. I will be linking the original video in the description if you want to check it out. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it'll be soon enough. Because I am really wanting to cook up some really cool videos for you guys in the future. So if you can hit like 100 subscribers, that would be very appreciated. Because we'll play like, I don't know what we'll do at 100 subscribers. Could we do that, like the security breach video that I cancelled because of the fact that Steam was playing up? Yeah, I guess we could do that. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.